Hello guys, my name is Mackenzie and this is a 72 Restomod C10 Chevy pickup. I'm finished in a lovely silver paint, a recent restoration. Guys, this is that textbook Restomod you've been reading about, seeing all over the web. This truck is so well done. Every nut and bolt is new. Every bushing is, geared towards performance and new. The chassis on this truck, powder coated, very nice all around. We got tubular control arms. We got a bunch of sweet Hotchkis racing parts back here. You see we got disc brakes all around. A big beautiful set of wheels wrapped in a hot set of Falcon rubbers. Very sharp truck. You see we got Cheyenne trim down it with the black in the middle. Very beautiful. There's so many things to talk about on a truck like this. This truck here, as I'm saying, it's done to such a high level. There's so many just really nice things added and really tasteful, nice, subtle details done to this truck. I'm getting scatterbrained here on where to even start and what to touch on, because I don't want this to be an hour-long video, and it easily could be. So we'll try to be short and sweet. The description is going to list every thing that has been touched on this truck. I guess the main point of this thing here is to show you how nice it is, show you, going down the road. We're going to get this one on the hoist today, walk you through the underside, and just show you how clean it is. We'll start up here under the hood. So we have a fuel-injected big block 454 in here. You see it's got a whole billet front drive with the 6 rib belts in here. Everything's all polished up. You see something a little different than normal. This one, instead of having vacuum assisted brake boost, we've got hydraulic assisted power disc brakes on this truck. We got, you see that aftermarket steering column poking through there. Just look how nice and clean that U-joint is there, connecting the column to the steering box. It's just all that nice. All those little details. Motor's painted a beautiful dark gray. We got these lovely Chevy valve covers, ceramic coated Hedman headers, and the best of the best, we got this Optima red top. Even down to these little details. So you see here something as silly as the battery. Not silly, but so many people, shops putting these trucks together. This is the last thing, they're slapping it in there and yep, run to the store and make it happen. We got these lovely pieces of billet making it happen with stainless hardware everywhere. All these wires are very nicely loomed and tucked and just routed very appropriately, and just matches the rest of the caliber of build that this is. This is by far a no expense spared, and time wasn't a factor either. Really high-end machine here. And as you can tell, AC compressor over here, everything up here, your condenser, very clean. These polished aluminum hard lines coming off of there. That's just taking it up that much further. All over the place. Lovely billet. We'll give you a very extensive part breakdown on this in the description, for those of you that want and need to know all those details. But just as a truck on the exterior, everything is laser straight. Everything fits perfect. No blemishes anywhere. That grille looks brand new. All the chrome around it does as well. The headlight lenses are super clear. The Chevy bow tie is very bright. That chrome bumper, very fresh. You take a look at these wheels, these beautiful 5 spokes. They got that gray insert in the spokes there. Even you look at the dishes and those wheels, polished up, very nice. There's no signs of touching any curbs in this thing. Come around up here, Joey, take a look at these mirrors. Very sharp. The stainless, all straight. Those look brand new. Come into this truck. Again, you just saw how that door opened. Another testament to how well this has been put together and to the level of attention to detail that was there. Very, very, very nice truck. This one's got a Dakota digital dash in there. We got a newer radio in here, a new head unit. So you got Bluetooth, aux, all the good stuff. All new rubber on the pedals, the beauty rings around them, new steering wheel, new seat, new carpet. Again, everything is brand new. You know, the felt in the door tracks, your window cranks, your door handles, door cards, door sills, door seals, everything is brand new and looking so nice. Come around to the back of the truck a little further, I'll show you this door closing. Very nice. Close that a little better. Very, very nice. So take a look at the back wheel here. You see it's sporting about an extra 1.5 inches of dish over the front, and that's what you need with the truck making this kind of power. We got 295s, definitely enough meat to get this thing to hook up, a 12-bolt with posi, and again, very well complemented by a full Hotchkis racing suspension, a notch frame, all sorts of good stuff. Very clean and very tight tonneau cover on here. Show you this tailgate. Well, first, everything is so spotless. These are brand new. All of this is fresh and brand new. Impeccable, impeccable. Has a brand new bed liner in here, and even, you know, where you see that seam down in here where the bed liner stops. They weren't going to let there be a lousy tape line or anything. That is laser straight, super clean, very, very, very nice. All new hardware everywhere. Super sweet. Come around to the passenger side of the truck. Again, we got new stuff everywhere. We're looking at a laser straight ride. Love this. Love this. And a big window in the back too, with just a smooth, subtle tint on it as well, which really goes well with the black down the middle of this truck as well. I almost forgot here. Normally you'd have a fill neck on coming out of the side of the cab here. It's been shaved. Very, very clean. Your fuel fill, slick. You're gonna find that in the bed floor, and I guess we might as well show you that here. That is right under here. The little magnet to hold this shut. Come on. I'm pretty damn blown away just by that. The fitment of this cap is so symmetrical all the way around. Again, it's the attention to detail. Seal that up. Side of this truck here, we're going to key it on and let we got electric fuel pump in this truck, obviously, fuel injected motor. We're gonna let that pump prime. Hit those lights on. Damn, this thing sounds good. All right. Come around to the back. Before we hit the road here, I want to show you a couple of little details inside of this truck. First, there's that lovely head unit I'm talking about. And as you can see, we got aux, we got Bluetooth, you got your radio, and then you also got a USB here as well. Ashtray in the center, very clean, very new, slides very well. Everything in here is lovely. There's those Dakota Digital. See our tilt column so you can get that a little bit better. Since restoration here, guys, there's only been about 500 miles put on this truck. So you're really getting a whole lot of bang for the buck here. Pretty much a brand new build. Someone's got a ton of time and a ton of money into this, and just as you'll see how fast this thing is, one of you guys is going to swoop in real quick too and walk away with the steel. This is awesome. This is something that would take many of hours, which turn into days, months, and in a lot of cases for this kind of build, it takes over a year, and sometimes it's years. And we have one here for you today, done, turnkey, 500 break-in miles on it, and it has been a very easy 500 miles on this truck, and it shows there's not a rock chip anywhere. The underside still looks brand new. It's been very well cared for. In the glove box too, you'll see you got your kind of deleted glove box, if you will. It's very clean, very well done. The paint on the inside of this glove box is super sharp. And then your fast fuel injection there. You see a couple of the tabs are your setup whiz, some diagnostics, advanced settings, and your live data, so you can watch your air to fuel ratio, fuel pressure, things like that. All right, guys, just pulled out of the shop here. This thing goes over all the bumps very well, as all the suspension and bushings are brand new. As you see here, our fuel injected 454 is running incredibly smooth. Transmission is shifted very smooth, and yeah, you mat this pedal, that trans kicks down, and you are off. That hydraulic assisted power steering, or hydraulic assisted power brakes working great, and yes, the hydraulic power steering, like you find in almost all vehicles here, late model stuff, of course, is working great. And if I lost you on that tangent, I'm talking about power steering. Jeepers. Very smooth, even on a rough road. Oh, the neighbors are gonna love you. Guys, we don't have a test track readily available here, but can't get too crazy. I'll show you. Oh boy, yeah, it's a very punchy truck. We didn't even get to shift through many gears there, but it's got a lot under this pedal. And it comes right back down just as smooth. It isn't bucking, wondering why you cut out of that pedal. It's always getting just the right amount of fuel. Because it is now fuel injected, the motor is obviously all refreshed and very well running beast. All right, guys, underneath this truck, just as impressive as the top, getting right into it. You see a super lovely frame. You'll notice that all over the place. What's this, an 1.25 inch Hotchkis Racing front sway bar. You can take corners in this truck with a big bar like that. You see we got these little Heim joints as a sway bar end links attached to Hotchkis tubular front control arms. Obviously all steel. Very big upgrade from what this truck had factory. End links, very clean. All the bushings everywhere are new, properly greased, ready to go. This truck has 2-inch drop spindles with 5 lug hubs. Very cool. You look up at the steering box, that is brand new. This little isolator in here is brand new. The shaft coming from there is also brand new. The pitman arm off of that box. This is how you know this thing is brand new. No dirt trapped in any of those splines. All the hardware, everything new. That pitman arm I was telling you about. This drag link is a big, solid, thick piece of steel here. That's going to keep your steering tight. There's going to be no flex allowed in this. Every bit of input you give it is going right to these tires, making this handle like a high-performance truck. You know, something this truck was never capable of in the day. Now has the parts and the tech to throw at it to make it do it. You don't really have a great look at it from this angle. You see the condenser, and then behind that we have a very thick, beautiful aluminum radiator. And with that, we have two electric polar fans with that lovely little sheet metal aluminum shroud. Like we were telling you about all the billet front drive with the 6-rib pulleys, there's a look at the crank pulley. Very, very nice. You see all the clamps are stainless and new, all new hoses. And then, of course, everything on this frame is killing it. Looking up underneath this motor a little further, you see we got a fully polished oil pan on this 454, polished up trans pan, brand new starter, brand new stinking set of headers. Yeah, this is awesome. All ceramic coated. You see all these wires are in loom, tucked up very nicely. Heat shrink on everything. Very, very nice. The trans cross member, powder coated black, brand new, very nice. The block of urethane it's sitting on, the trans mount itself, obviously is brand new with a brand new set of hardware. All right, come stand on the side where I'm at, Joey, so we can get a good look at everything that's happening over here. Not going to see this on many cars. You know, why would you spend that kind of money to deliver fuel? Why would you spend that much money, for your fuel return? This is all stainless, not aluminum, all stainless hard lines. And then the middle of it here, you see we have a aeromotive fuel filter. Very, very, very sharp. We got a 6AN feed up to that fuel injected throttle body and a 4AN return. And again, all hard lines, all mounted with rubber insulated P-clamps. Very, very nice. Again, you see we got a lovely H-pipe in the middle of this dual exhaust, help giving this thing its note, which is killer. Factory, OEM replacement rear trailing arms here. You see they're new and coated. And then we got some more Hotchkis goodies here, giving us those adjustable mounts, those trailing arm mounts. And you see all this brand new zinc hardware. You see brand new bushings in these arms. The rubber holding those exhaust hangers up. No cracks, nothing, because it's all brand new. Take a look, straight up into the sky here. You look at the underside of this bed. Just how even the coat of paint on that is. And all new hardware mounting this bed. All new. Take a look at this. We're backtracking a little bit. Maybe from out here, show it best. But all brand new cab mounts, fresh hardware everywhere. Fresh hardware. Just very, very, very nice. So a little more on these brand new trailing arms in here. What you'll see on the inners here, plate's been added. Another Heim joint, a nice thick piece of aluminum stock with another Heim joint above. This is actually leading to another bit of Hotchkis goodies. They make some killer parts. We have a sway bar in the rear, and the little saddle joints holding that sway bar in place are all brand new. There's a little Zerk fitting on there, so they're serviceable and greasable. Very, very nice. You see, Hotchkis does a whole bunch of work with a lot of big names. Fox Racing, Fox Suspension. If you haven't heard of them, they are very, very popular in all sorts of motorsports, and they put their name on these. Very, very good stuff. No shortage of quality anywhere underneath here. One thing I haven't touched on much yet are these lovely CPP brakes. We got a dual piston up front. In the rear, we have a single piston. But what I love about their kit, a lot of the times when you convert the ascent brakes on these trucks to disc, you rely on, you know, if you have an automatic transmission or a manual, you're relying on that transmission to park the truck. With CPP's kit here, you retain that factory parking brake pedal, and you see this little lever right here. When that gets pulled, throwing the piston out, grabbing them pads, so you still do retain that factory parking brake, which is awesome. This rear track bar here, which ties into not the notch but just before it, this helps keep that axle straight under handling and cornering, doesn't allow it to sway under the truck. And what this does, you can adjust position here, so as it comes up and down, it kind of adjusts where that axle is going to be, and of course it's very right. Very, very, very impressive TIG welded aluminum fuel cell in here. Really, really dig it. You saw the gas cap in the bed leads right into here. Fuel pump is inside of here as well. Very slick. Another cool thing to have, which a lot of, you know, off-the-shelf parts don't. Take a little peek at this, Joey. You know, for whatever reason you didn't end up driving it that winter or something, you had to put it away, and it's been a real long while. You decide you want to put a fresh tank of fuel in here. You're not going to be trying to siphon it. They put a little hex plug in here for you to drain the tank, which is just super convenient. Yeah, and obviously we have a 12 bolt in here with the posi. Very, very nice stuff. What else can we touch on back here? Oh yeah, something, attention to detail, all very nice, but something that you're not gonna see much. So we got these little 2-inch wedge blocks, spacers here to give this truck the same drop as those 2-inch drop spindles up front give you. So we got this 2-inch block of aluminum here, and then this little machined wedge puts it all at a little angle here, which helps prevent this axle from ever wrapping. You know, we're dealing with a lot of horsepower here, and these 295s are definitely going to hook. Without those, you know, it just gives it that added mechanical advantage not to be able to twist and hop, and you're just going to put power down and really hook. Very, very nice. This truck is clearly put together by a very talented, very educated being. And whoever is considering this truck, I dabble in hot rods, I dabble in some motorsport stuff myself. I really, really give this one, you know, A+, flying colors, gold stars. They did a very nice job. Alrighty folks, I want to thank you for checking out this video. If you want to see any more on this truck, we're here to get that for you. Whether it's more information about, you know, some part on here, how it's going to go, how we can get it shipped to you, how simple the purchase process can be, reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, an email, whatever it be. Our number is 248-714-2110, and we'll put that at the bottom with the email, all the good socials, the Facebook, the Instagrams, all that jazz, and hit us up on there. This truck is hot. This truck is fast. It's going to go fast. Reach out to us before it's too late. Hope you guys are all having a lovely holiday season so far. Maybe we can put a bow on this one and send it to you. Thank you. My name is Mackenzie. It's been a treat. I really, really dig this truck. Give us a shout. We're here to help. We'll talk to you soon. I'm a broken record now. Bye-bye.